When money becomes code. In the last decade, we watched work become digital. We watched communication become digital. We watched identity become digital. Now something deeper is shifting. Money itself. Not the concept of money, the infrastructure of money. For centuries, money was static. It could be stored, transferred, counted, but it could not think. It could not adapt. It could not execute conditions. It simply existed. That era is ending. We are entering a phase where money is no longer just value, it is instruction. Digital currency is not simply about convenience, it is about programmability, and programmability changes power. Let's break this down carefully. When money becomes digital at the infrastructure level, it stops being passive. It can be coded, it can carry rules, it can enforce conditions automatically. A transaction no longer needs human interpretation, it can execute itself. This is not science fiction. Elements of this already exist. Smart contracts, automated payments, algorithmic financial systems. But what happens when this expands? When central banks explore digital currencies? When financial institutions integrate AI directly into transaction systems? When compliance, taxation, and regulation are embedded into code? The conversation shifts. In the past, financial control operated through institutions. In the coming era, it may operate through protocols. That distinction matters because protocols do not negotiate, they execute. Consider the implications. Money that can expire. Money that can be restricted to certain categories of spending. Money that adjusts automatically based on predefined economic conditions. These are not predictions, they are capabilities. Programmable money introduces efficiency, but efficiency always comes with structure. And structure always carries intent. The key question is not whether digital currency will grow. It already is. The key question is, who understands the system early? Throughout history, economic leverage favored those who understood infrastructure, not those who reacted to it. When banking systems evolved, those who adapted early gained advantage. When electronic trading emerged, those who understood speed dominated markets. Now we approach another shift. The integration of AI with financial systems. AI does not simply analyze data, it optimizes, it predicts, it automates decision layers. When combined with programmable currency, this creates something new, economic behavior that can be influenced algorithmically, not manually. Subtle adjustments, real-time enforcement, automated compliance. From a structural perspective, this increases efficiency. From a strategic perspective, it changes leverage. Because leverage moves toward those who understand rules, and away from those who operate inside them blindly. This is not an argument for fear, it is an argument for awareness. Digital money reduces friction, but friction is where negotiation used to exist. When friction disappears, flexibility often disappears with it. The system becomes faster, cleaner, more precise, and more rigid. Ask yourself, in a world where transactions are programmable, what happens to economic freedom? What happens to anonymity? What happens to discretion? These are not political questions. They are structural questions. Every technological shift reshapes power distribution. The printing press did. The internet did. Artificial intelligence is doing it now. Programmable money may accelerate it. And here is the quiet reality. Most people will not notice this transition in dramatic fashion. There will be no single announcement, no sudden collapse, just gradual integration. Digital wallets replacing physical ones, automated systems replacing manual approvals, algorithms replacing judgment calls, layer by layer. Just as automation compressed work, programmable currency may compress financial flexibility, not overnight, structurally. The professionals who benefit in this environment will not be those who speculate loudly. They will be those who study quietly, who understand how money flows, how systems integrate, how code defines boundaries. Because when money becomes code, understanding code becomes leverage, and leverage determines durability. The future of money is not about coins. It is about control layers. It is about embedded logic. It is about who writes the rules and who merely follows them. We are not entering a cashless world. We are entering a programmable one. And the difference between those who adapt and those who react will not be intelligence. It will be awareness. The transition has already begun. The only real question is, are you observing it closely or operating inside it unconsciously? Stay informed, Stay ahead. Digital Foresight.